Good evening. My name is maylikdavis, and I would like to thank everyone for stopping in at 40 Pieces of Me. Today, and I actually advise you guys in a find and blessing that I posted a couple of days ago to stick with me and stop in on Thursday because I was going to post another part of the Ciroc explosion. I'm still going to post that, but I'll just be honest with you. When I'm doing my mosaic work, if it doesn't completely have maylikdavis, my spirit and my personality stamped on it, then I keep working. So I am still working on that piece. So stick with me a little while longer. But I wanted to come to you this evening and share with you another creation. As I stated, I was trying to revamp my living room over, and in doing so, I've been buying a lot of things from Goodwill, Dollar Tree. People have been giving me things, and so now I'm in the stages of recreating. So I am going to put this, it's a large glass. I know you can tell that. Some may even want to use it as a wine glass, but I meant use it as an actual candle holder. I'm going to use it. I'm going to create a drink tray, a mirrored drink tray, and I'm going to use it on a drink tray. So basically I started with the process, so I'll bring it closer, just so you can see it. And this is actually the Floral Bling that we normally use. Well, I found a trick with the Floral Bling. So basically, this is what we'll be creating this evening. And in doing so, I showed you these long slim vases that I got from Walmart. I think they were like $1 and maybe 47 cents. And I got this candle holder from Goodwill, and it was $1. So these are the basic components for what we will be using. And in order to get started, I found this clear acrylic sealer that you're able to spray, and which you see is no glitter on my hands. I found this in Walmart. Now it was about $4 some odd dollars, but it's really good because now glitter is not going to be everywhere. So I think I'm going to like that. You'll need fingernail polish remover to remove any excess glue, Modge Podge, and a brush, of course. You'll need glitter. I purchased this at Walmart. You'll actually need the same crystal stones I used the other week. I still have plenty of those left. And you'll need the Floral Bling ribbon on a roll. This is the one that I purchased at Walmart. Be careful when purchasing this roll. They have two different ones, and they're actually, I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, but they're two different golds. So in purchasing them, make sure that one has more of a bronze look, one has a gold look. I have the gold one. And you'll need scissors, glue gun, glue sticks, and you know I go around my house and I find things to steal. So I have a little arrangement in my living room now that is going to come down. But of course, since lime green is going to be my pop of color, I stole these. I clipped these off of from that particular arrangement. So the first thing to do in order to get started, you'll also need tape. Basically what I'm going to do, just so that it'll have the opportunity to dry, I am going to adjust this a little bit. And so it'll have the opportunity to dry. I am going to go ahead and do this portion first. What I will tell you is that this project is really, really tedious. It's tedious because of the fact that you have to actually deal with these different angles. So you'll be cutting a lot of different little pieces, but if you'll stick with it, you'll love the finished result. And I have to turn down my heat because it's cold in North Carolina today. And in being cold, I came home and I cranked up the heat. So I needed to turn that down. Now this is the part that's a little tricky, but we'll work through it. I'm gonna start at the beginning, because you have to try to make sure you do keep it even. And I'm just basically going around the base. You can make sure that everything is down. Very, very tricky with the tape. For me, it is. May not be for you, but for me, it's very, very tricky, because you don't want to have it uneven and have your lines uneven. So you basically just want to make sure it meets there, and that'll just take care of that part for you. This doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make sure all of that is down. And I'm actually going to stand this side by side so I can get an idea. And I actually think I'm going to do these two different ways, because I won't actually drink out of these. They're more just decorative. So I think I am going to, sometimes when you're worried about if something is going to be even, and I don't think that anyone will ever visit me at my apartment because I don't have a lot of company, but I don't think that anyone will ever visit me that they're just going to outright be that much, where they're going to be that much into my things that they're going to tell me, oh, this is not even, because that's probably somebody that won't be back. But anyway, I'm going to bring this up some, and I'm going to do my glitter row a little bit wider. Remember I said, and with me, everything doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. So I'm just going to cut this. No need to continue going around it. So I'm going to cut this. I'm saving the tedious part for last. And the tedious part, as I told you, will be adding the bling wrap to that part. So basically, now I have this on, making sure that everything is down. If it seeps, you can always clean it with the fingernail polish remover. Once we get to the bling wrap and I show you exactly how I did that portion, I won't record that entire thing because, like I said, it's extremely tedious. And I did this last night, was dropping this brush down in there. And I try to remember not to. But, of course, you all know how to do this. Because I didn't spray the adhesive on that when I finish this portion. So I'm going to get the opportunity to do that with this. So basically, I'm going to move that back. I just keep looking at it and I love it. And I can't wait to have them finished and on the drink tray. I really can't wait to get everything situated. But basically, and any glue that I have left, I'm just going to pour it back into my, and just make sure that you get enough so you don't see any spaces. So we had really bad storms in North Carolina. And I'm sure a lot of people had bad weather. Well, with having the really bad storms, this morning I got up. I was going to be extra great and leave out early so I could stop. I don't have to be in the office until 10 to 6:30. So I was going to be extra great and go to the Dollar Tree on my way to work. And I got the call that said our power was out at work. So I was getting off early today, and I actually didn't end up, I thought we were going to be closed because I didn't get called into the office until 12:30. I got there at 1:40 and I was off at 4. So yeah, that's how my day went. But I did go to Goodwill and I found some really, really nice candlesticks. So that was a plus. So we have that portion done. And in having that portion done, I am going to go ahead and automatically spray this. So that it can seal. So that's what we're going to do for that. And we will just let that sit. Now comes the tedious part. And I actually got me a new glue gun. I saw this in the clearance section. I don't know whether it was supposed to be in the clearance section, but I saw it in the clearance section, so I jumped on it. Because it has 2 temperatures on it. So we're going to see how this works. Yeah, it works good because it gets hot. I'm trying to learn not to use so much glue on things. And I sometimes have to remember where the camera is at. And then we'll just cut this right here. And even when you see the white from the glue, that is a problem for me. I don't like to see it, but I have a trick for that today. So we'll see that at the end of the video. So basically, and I like this glue gun because it has that little point on there, and it makes everything so much better, easier just working with that little point. So I'm trying to keep these separated. I basically know how they're going to go on there. Ouch. Yeah, didn't realize I had glued down that far. Yeah, this glue gun is extremely hot. How about I turn the temperature down on this? It does not need to be on high for bling wrap. Okay, so now this is the tricky part, and that's why I stated I'm just going to do this section, and then I will come back once I'm finished. So you can, as you can see how this ends. So I see where I'm gonna have to cut. And you'll have to go back over and cut different places and cut 2 off here and 3 off there. And yeah, it was different last night doing these. And even if they're a little uneven at the bottom, don't worry about that. I'm going to show you a trick at the end. And I hope with all the bad storms that everybody is safe. Everyone's family is safe, because it seems like it has gotten really bad. So I just want to say that I'm praying that everyone is safe, and we need to keep each other in our thoughts during times like this. So right now it doesn't look like anything. So we will go to the other side. And the other side is where I'm going to just use the 2 strips. So like I said, this part is going to be tedious, but do not look at it like it's too tedious, because the end result is going to be great. And if you decide to follow through with this complete project and to see the actual these glasses on a bling tray, we're even going to do a wine bottle. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. So we have that up there so far. It doesn't look like it's going to be uniform, but stick with me. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll come back to you for the really fun, exciting part. Okay, so now I pulled the tape off of this. I'm going to let you know. And I didn't come back so you wouldn't have to sit through the torment of me cleaning it up. Do not spray this acrylic sealer until after you peel the tape off, because it will peel it off. So make sure you spray this afterwards, because I had to go back and clean it up. So everything is not quite even. Like this one is perfect, but I have a trick for that, because I'm not a matchy-matchy. We'll work through it. Okay, so now in regards to this, I have been having a problem with the actual bling wrap. I don't like the fact that you always see glue with it, and you have to go through and pull off every bit of glue in order to make it perfect. So I found a trick for that. The first thing that I'm going to do so that it can dry and we don't have an issue with that, I am going to place this around the bottom. And I know some people have told me to put it on the glass, but it seems like I just have an extremely hard time with that. So I guess I'm going to be a person that does it the complicated way. My new glue gun, it really works well. I'm still going to be a little faithful to my other glue gun. I'm not going to completely cut out on it because this gun gets extremely hot. So this will be basically, I think, when I'm trying to put glass pieces together, because it gets really, really hot, and it's not worth the burns to use with the shrink wrap. So that is one thing that I did learn. I will tell you again, do not become discouraged when working on this part. If you can find, and you can find candlesticks like that, I just want you to try to find them in a salvage. Well, that's what we call them in this area. We call them salvages. Or go to Goodwill or the Salvation Army store. Go to places like that and get them, because I found them in there about once a week. I guess somebody doesn't know what they're really worth and they get rid of them. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, because they are really, really good for so many different things. Okay, so we have that portion done. I've already sprayed this again, and I am just going to let that sit. Now, what I am going to do in the meantime, I told you that I had a new trick that I was trying. Somebody else has already tried it. If you did it, then somebody has thought of it too. So it's not like it's probably never been done. But this is just my new thing to do in order to get a good sparkle and everything looks even and uniform. And nobody's picking apart your glue. And yeah, I'm going to take and put Modge Podge over this portion. Remember, you can always go back with a fingernail polish remover and a Q-tip and clean up any excess. But I'm going over it with the Modge Podge, and I'm actually just going to, and don't worry about wasting glitter, because you can always go back over and put your glitter back in your container, and make sure you shake it off good. But completely different look from here to here. So we're going to repeat that same step down here. Okay, so my phone cut off on me for a minute, but let's basically what I'm doing is just going around the areas and just making sure that I have it fully covered. So that it'll adhere to it. And I'm repeating the same thing. Just giving a good coat. This may be something you want to do with this particular project, or you may want to leave the glitter off. Either way, I think it still will turn out really nice. I just didn't want to, because this is going in my living room, I didn't want to see any glue strings, anything white, anything at all. I wanted it to look really, really professional. And I actually got that on my hand. So I'll sprinkle a little bit back on there. But you want to make sure that you do tap it, because you don't want, and let me pour some of this in here. Thanks, guys, for being so patient with me. And some of it will come off, and you'll see where you need to add more at. Okay, so phone cut off for a minute, but you can see it's a big old difference in the look. Big old difference in the look. And what I'll do is give this a quick spray. You don't need a lot, but just enough to seal it. And the same with that. And I will tell you that spray, it really, really stinks. But it's okay. It serves its purpose. So I am going to slide that over there. And I'm going to do the same for this. And same routine. And that's it. So that's how we get that really, really nice shine on it. And I am going to just move this to the side, just close that up for the sake of time. And basically what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to turn it upside down. Glue on there. And I actually going to use a Gracious Plenty. I don't want it to too much run down in there. Bam, and that's it. And so now I am just going to, yeah, I have some mopping and everything to do. Okay, so I had to delete some things out of my phone because my storage was like crazy from so many videos. So what I'm going to do, for the sake of time, I am just going to start adding this. I'm going to add like 2 of these on there, just so you get an idea. But I'm not going to do it exactly like I did the others. And then I'll finish it, I'll embellish it with the stones. And then I'll come back to you. But I just wanted to give you an idea. Press down on it so that it can actually stick. We can clean it up later with the fingernail polish and the glue. And it's just basically, we want it to protrude off of the actual glass. We want it to be 3D. Okay, guys, I know this video was a little bit lengthier than what you guys, some of you guys probably wanted it to be, but it was worth it. It was worth it to me. The angles on this candlestick is what probably made it longer explaining it. But I am very pleased with the way that it turned out. I did put crystals on it. I didn't try to do staging, which you guys can always see. I never do a lot of staging. You'll see when everything is actually in place when I start doing my living room. But I am very, very pleased with the way that this turned out. If you enjoyed this video and this is something you would like to recreate, I would encourage you to do so. Please email me pictures. I would like to compile a video with pictures that my love bugs and our family from this channel projects that you've done, because this is not just about me. This is about all of us. So if you do a project, please email it to me. Also, not only if you like this video, I would like for you to please hit the subscribe button. Tell somebody about me. Ask them to tell somebody else about me. A friend brought it to my attention that I actually reached 2,000 subscribers, which was exciting to me. I thought in 2 months I would be at 200 subscribers. I'm building my YouTube channel solely off of YouTube. I am not posting it on my social media for certain reasons. Everybody that appears to be happy for you sometimes may not be happy for you. And sometimes you have close friends, or you think that they're close friends, and they're okay with you as long as you stay in a certain category or box. So I am simply building my YouTube channel off of people seeing my videos and subscribing, or telling someone else about me, or happening to come across my video. So this is something that I didn't think I would be able to do because of my fear of people. So I would like to thank each and every one of you who give such wonderful comments each time, even if you tell me ways that I can do things better. So once again, my name is maylikdavis, and I thank you, love bugs, so much for stopping by 40 Pieces of Me. Have a wonderful evening.